So I thought I'd give an update, school update for the haters, for the trolls, for the critics, and the people that really do rock with me. Um, and honestly, at this point, I think I got way more haters and trolls and critics than I actually do have actual real supporters. I think the haters, the critics, and the trolls are my biggest audience at this point. I truly believe that. I have a good feeling. Um, and it wouldn't be the first time I've made correct observations and predictions. Majority of the predictions and observations that I make, majority of the time, be right on point. So I know that the majority of my audience and the majority of the people that's watching me are haters, trolls, critics, not really real supporters. So but it is what it is. But I like it like that. I prefer it that way, actually. Um, so I'm gonna give an update, man. School update. How I'm doing with school, and I would say I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay for somebody who's just now learning about engines and industrial technology. Some of those dudes that's in class with me, they already have a little bit more experience than me dealing with engines and that type of stuff. So I'm kind of just like brand new to all of this. I mean, I know a couple of little basic things, but for the most part, I'm just brand spanking new to all of this, and I'm just learning the basics, learning. I don't really know anything about it, but I'm just now learning. So for somebody who's just now starting to learn, I'm doing pretty good. The last two tests that I took, well, the last four tests that I took, we take two tests every Wednesday. We take a NCC ER test, and then we take a regular school test. So there's two different types of tests we take on Wednesdays. So today's Thursday, but yesterday we took a test. I passed. I passed the regular school test. The regular school test, I passed it, but the NCCR, I failed it. And that's how it was the time before that as well. I passed the first test, which is the regular school test, passed it, but then I failed the NCC ER, which isn't too bad, you know what I'm saying? Because as long as I passed my regular test, that's what matters more. You know what I'm saying? So I passed my regular school test, which is what I care about that more. But you know what I'm saying? The NCCER, excuse me, I got like a 50 out of 100, so I got like half of the answers correct. And then on my regular test, I got like a 17 out of 24, which is pretty good. I got six answers wrong and I got 17 correct. So was that like a B or an A or a B or something like that, close to an A, if not an A? Um, so I'd say I'm doing pretty okay. I'm not doing the greatest. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to step it up even more. I want to try to pass this next NCC test. Those tests be hard. The regular tests kind of be smooth sailing, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be passing them so easy. And today I went into class today, and they had some guy who came in there, and he was like some guy who opened up a new business, within the industrial field. And I guess, he's looking to hire people maybe possibly and putting his business out there so the world can know about it, since it's a new business that the guy just opened up and started. So, I guess that was all right. That was interesting, I guess. Wasn't nothing too spectacular. Um, I got paid. I got paid a couple thousands from school. I got paid a couple $1,000. So, people calling me broke, and yeah, I'm not rich. I'm not balling, but I'm not just dead broke either. I got a couple thousands just sitting there from school. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's looking pretty good for me right now, man. It's looking pretty good. And all of the people on this internet that didn't talked, all the shit that they didn't talked, y'all are in for a rude awakening. Um, and there's gonna be some people that's gonna want to come back and apologize to me but they probably won't do it because they'll be too ashamed to do it. Um, and they just won't. And then some people might do it, but I probably won't even accept your apology. I don't want your apology. Apology not accepted. You know what I'm saying? Apology not accepted. You know what I'm saying? Some people, man, I swear, man, I'm calling it now. Some people on the internet are going to want to come back into my world, man. They're going to want to try to slide back into my platform and try to get back on good terms. It's not happening. And then again, that might not even happen because, like I said, most people will probably just be too ashamed to do it. They'll be too ashamed to come out and apologize and be like, wow, bro, like you really put in some work and you really proved me wrong. You not only did you prove me wrong, but you proved everybody else wrong. You know, they're not going to do that, man. They're going to be too ashamed. They're going to be too ashamed to see that the guy that they were making fun of online just ended up surpassing them in life, completely surpassing them. And they're just going to be too ashamed. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be too much shame going on. They're not going to want to apologize. But even if they did, I probably won't accept it. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is.